Now on the first day of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus, asking where they should prepare for the Passover feast.
Go into the city to a certain person and tell him, the teacher says, my time is at hand. I will keep the Passover at your house with my disciples.
The disciples obediently carried out Jesus' instructions, preparing the Passover meal as the evening descended. Now, amidst the sacred meal, a shadow loomed over the gathering, the specter of betrayal.
Lord, do you wash my feet?
You don't know what I am doing now, but you will understand later.
You will never wash my feet.
If I don't wash you, you have no part with me.
Simon Peter, overwhelmed by the moment, implored Jesus to cleanse not just his feet, but his entire being.
Someone who has bathed only needs to have his feet washed but is completely clean.
Jesus, knowing the heart of his disciples, spoke of the betrayal that loomed on the horizon.
Most certainly I tell you, he who receives whomever I send receives me.
As the night wore on, amidst the shadows of impending betrayal, Jesus' message of love and humility echoed through the ages.
Most certainly I tell you that one of you will betray me.
It isn't me, is it, Lord?
He who dipped his hand with me in the dish will betray me. The Son of Man goes even as it is written of him, but woe to that man through whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It would be better for that man if he had not been born.
It isn't me, is it, Rabbi?
You said it.
As they were eating, Jesus took bread, blessed it, and broke it, giving it to them.
Take, eat. This is my body. This is my blood of the new covenant, poured out for many. Most certainly I tell you, I will no more drink of the fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it anew in God's kingdom. All of you will be made to stumble because of me tonight, for it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. But after I am raised up, I will go before you into Galilee.
Amidst the shadow of impending betrayal, Jesus continues to impart his teachings and prepare his disciples for the trials ahead. Their hearts heavy with sorrow, they follow him to the Mount of Olives, where destiny awaits.
Even if all will be made to stumble because of you, I will never be made to stumble.
Most certainly I tell you that tonight, before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times.
Even if I must die with you, I will not deny you.
Even if we must die with you, we will not deny you.
In the solemnity of the moment, Peter speaks boldly, proclaiming his unwavering loyalty to Jesus. Yet Jesus foretells the impending trial that awaits Peter, the denial that will shake his resolve. Undeterred, the disciples echo Peter's words, their faith strong, their hearts united in steadfast devotion as the evening shadows lengthen. And the weight of destiny looms heavy, Jesus and his disciples seek solace in the tranquil refuge of Gethsemane.
Sit here while I pray. Pray that you don't enter into temptation.
With a heavy heart, Jesus distances himself from his disciples, seeking communion with the Father in the solitude of prayer.
Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will but yours be done.
In the depths of his anguish, an angel descends from heaven, offering divine solace and strength to the Son of Man.
What, couldn't you watch with me for 1 hour? Watch and pray that you don't enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Returning to his place of prayer, Jesus once again seeks the will of the Father, grappling with the weight of his impending sacrifice.
My Father, if this cup can't pass away from me unless I drink it, your desire be done.
Despite his exhaustion, Jesus continues to pour out his heart in prayer, grappling with the divine purpose that lies ahead.
Are you still sleeping and resting? Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Arise, let's be going. Behold, he who betrays me is at hand.
With steadfast determination, Jesus embraces the path that lies before him, leading his disciples into the unfolding drama of salvation history. While Jesus spoke, the darkness of betrayal descended upon the garden. Judas, bearing the weight of treachery, approached with a multitude armed for capture.
Greetings, Rabbi.
In the chaos of the moment, Peter, consumed by zeal, draws his sword and strikes out in defense of his beloved teacher.
Put the sword into its sheath. The cup which the Father has given me, shall I not surely drink it?
Shall I not defend you, Lord, with all that I have?
Even in the midst of chaos, Jesus extends compassion to the wounded servant of the high priest, healing his injured ear with a touch of divine grace.
Have you come out as against a robber with swords and clubs? When I was with you in the temple daily, you didn't stretch out your hands against me, but this is your hour and the power of darkness.
As Jesus is led away by his captors, Peter, torn between loyalty and fear, follows from a distance, his heart heavy with the weight of impending betrayal. As the night wore on, the courtyard crackled with the warmth of a fire, its flickering flames casting eerie shadows upon the faces of those gathered. The chief priests, elders, and the entire council, driven by malice and deceit, sought false testimony against Jesus, their hearts consumed by the desire for his demise.
This man claimed, I am able to destroy the temple of God and rebuild it in 3 days.
Have you no answer? What is this that these testify against you?
You have said so. Nevertheless, I tell you, after this you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of power and coming on the clouds of the sky.
In a frenzy of self-righteous fury, the high priest rends his garments, a dramatic gesture of condemnation against Jesus' perceived blasphemy. The courtyard reverberates with the echoes of cruelty as Jesus, the embodiment of love and sacrifice, endures the cruelty of his persecutors in silence. As the night pressed on, Peter found himself sitting outside in the courtyard, the cool air heavy with the weight of impending betrayal.
You were also with Jesus the Galilean.
I don't know what you are talking about.
This man also was with Jesus of Nazareth.
I don't know the man.
You were also with Jesus the Galilean.
I don't know what you are talking about.
But the relentless accusations continued, each accusation chipping away at Peter's resolve until he found himself cursing and swearing, desperately clinging to his denial. In that moment, the weight of Peter's denial came crashing down upon him, his heart heavy with remorse as he remembered Jesus' words.